Hello, I'm Food Daniel. Today we're doing part 4 of our 4-part series featuring an Afro-Cuban riff on the hands and bass pedal exercises on the right foot. Today it's double bass pedal exercises. We're using both feet to do heavy metal style double bass exercises beneath the Afro-Cuban riff on the hands that we've been doing in parts 1, 2, and 3. Here's that Afro-Cuban riff again, just by itself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now let's put the double bass underneath it. As in parts 1, 2, and 3, we'll do the bass pedal line twice, so you can hear what it sounds like by itself. Then we'll do all 4 limbs 4 times at a moderate tempo, and then 4 more times at a fast tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, 4. One, two, three, 4. One, two, three, 4. Two, three, 4. Two, three, 4. Allow me to interject something after exercise 6. I've written here the notation for what I'm doing on the double bass. As you can see, it goes boom boom, boom 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 boom, boom 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 boom. Now, beginning double bass drummers it's all too common when you play this at high speeds, like I was doing towards the end of that exercise, that the 16th notes will bleed over into the next set of 8th notes. Okay, this is where you need control. Okay, speed is important, of course. That's the prime reason double bass exists. But you got to have control as well. That's what separates good double bass drummers from just cro-mag as fast as you can with nothing else to say for it. Okay, so let me rewrite this into a good exercise form. There we go. This is a good exercise for developing control of the double bass. Okay, it goes. Okay, now notice the sticking, or the footing, I guess. Right, left, right, left, right, 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 left, right, left, right, right. Yes, indeed. It's important that you play those 2 8th notes as right, right, and not as right, left. Again, the idea is to gain control, so at high speeds, this really does sound like boom, 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 and not boom, 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 because your feet were going so fast that you lost control of it. So yes, indeed, practice this, and I guess if you're a rock drummer, insert appropriate rock on the hands, quarter notes on the ride cymbal or hi-hat, and 2 and 4 on the snare. Practice this at good high speed, you'll get that control. So when you try to play boom, 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 boom at high speed, it sounds like boom, 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 boom. Thank you. Now, back to our exercises. 1, 2, 3, 4. Allow me to interject again after exercise 7, and for the same reason too. Here's the notation for what we just did in exercise 7. As you can see, boom, 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 boom. Okay, and again at higher speeds, it's all too common that when you play this last boom, 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 you'll throw in the extra 16th note at the end, so it'll sound like. Okay? Again, this is a matter of control. So at high speeds, when you want this to be that last 16th note that wasn't there in the sheet music won't be there when you play it. Okay. Now, let me rewrite this in an exercise form. There we go. Okay. As you can see, this one goes. Okay? The trick to this exercise is that this last 16th note that's not there, make sure when you play it, it really is not there. At high speed, it's very, very common for beginning double bass drummers to be going so fast they accidentally put that 4th note there. So yes, indeed, practice this at high speed, and you'll get the hang of it. Also, if you want to hear this in practical use, there's a Judas Priest song from 2001 titled Machine Man. In the intro to that song, their drummer Scott Travis is playing exactly this on the double bass. This is precisely what he's doing note for note. He's also doing quarter notes on the hi-hat and snare drum quarter notes as well. Yes, quarter notes on the snare and the hi-hat both. So there's a way to hear what it actually sounds like in practice. And you will hear how crisp it is. That last note is not there. Why? Because he's good at his control. So, practice your double bass control and you'll be good at double bass control too. Alright, now back to the exercises. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And there you have it. An Afro-Cuban riff with the hands, with heavy metal double bass patterns with the feet. Why would anybody want to combine the two? Simple. Because that's the nature of experimentation. To do what no one else is doing. To do what no one else has thought of. You may have noticed during these exercises that some of them are very catchy indeed. This suggests that those two genres, Afro-Cuban and heavy metal, are nowhere near as incompatible as you may have thought. And that too is the nature of experimentation. To be an effective experimenter, you have to do away with the idea of incompatible, because all incompatible does is block off avenues of exploration. If I believed that Afro-Cuban and heavy metal were incompatible, it never would have occurred to me to combine the two in the first place. Or if it would have occurred to me, I wouldn't have wanted to try it. But it did occur to me, I did try it, and look what came out. Some very interesting and fun riffs. Seek out your avenues of exploration. Seek out your supposed incompatibilities. Combine them, mix them up, see what comes out. It's a pretty safe bet. It'll be something very interesting. Cheers!